Meghan Markle's allegedly copied the Spencer Honeysuckle Tiara for the ARO logo. No surprises here, because Meghan has a history of borrowing others' ideas. Is it? The moment anyone takes a close look at the design of the American Riviera Orchard logo, it screams royal imitation, in the most blatant way possible. Here's the theory. The design of the logo, particularly that little flourish on top, is a carbon copy of the honeysuckle motif from the Spencer tiara. Identical down to the 7 petals. 7. As though she picked it straight off the family jewels. Which is probably exactly what did happen. Honeysuckles are flowers that grow everywhere, and the motif appears in other royal jewellery, but Meghan chose the exact number of petals associated with the tiara from the Spencer family. Coincidence? Please. It's like if you steal your neighbour's cat and then say, "Oh, I thought it was a stray." Meghan and Harry have been milking Princess Diana's legacy for years. They've been trying to convince everyone, but mostly themselves, that they're besties with the Spencer clan. But let's not kid ourselves. Meghan launched the Instagram page for ARO just when William was gearing up to present at the 25th Diana Awards. If that isn't a huge glaring clue, then what is? And the Spencer family owns 3 tiaras, but the honeysuckle one's the forgotten middle child. Diana never wore it, save for the occasional photoshopped image. But it's still connected to her family. Imagine the scene at the Spencer household, Earl Spencer probably fuming into his afternoon tea, discovering that Meghan's out here with a logo that looks eerily similar to one of his family's tiaras. Oh, I bet he's just thrilled. He must be absolutely delighted to see Meghan, the woman who seems to be trying her hardest to be Diana, flinging her unique logo design at the world with no shame. If there's one thing that Meghan excels at, it's setting up coincidences. I'm sure this is just another one of her little ploys to convince Harry that she's psychically connected to his late mother. How else do you explain this? It's like she's got a checklist. Step 1, wear something that looks vaguely like Diana's wardrobe. Step 2, launch something that echoes a tiara motif. Step 3, convince Harry that it's all fate. It's honestly not surprising though. This is the same Meghan Markle who's forever borrowing ideas from everyone. Call it a lack of originality, call it a blatant rip-off. It's just typical M. You can't even get mad at it anymore. It's like a bad movie that you've seen 100 times. The logo itself is a mess. It's not even real calligraphy. I'm sure Meghan was like, "Hey, I'll just scribble something down and call it art." It's what she does best. The only real art that she creates is art of the steel. And honestly, the logo doesn't even have an O, so in Meghan's head, ARO must stand for American Royal Orchard. And she's got that royal look nailed down. It's like she slapped a random flourish onto the logo, hoping that no one would notice. But I'm sure Earl Spencer noticed. The whole thing looks like a bad attempt at a royal cipher, a half-baked design that wouldn't fool anyone with a half-decent eye for originality. Really, at this point, you've got to wonder if Meghan's brain is just a vault of ideas that she's picked up from others. It's not even fun to make fun of anymore. There's no originality, no substance, just regurgitated royal decor and poorly executed designs. Truly Meghan, a true artist of borrowing other people's sparkle.